Alright, so we're going to be back testing again. Last video, I accidentally had the audio turned off. So, this time we'll actually be able to talk a little bit. But if we go to the analytics of this session, we're looking pretty good. The model is working out pretty well. So, let's get started. So this was the last trade we took. What is this? This is Thursday. Let's go to Friday. Start off on the 4-hour time frame. See that we are bullish and we're at all-time highs. So the same protocol is mark out any unfilled gap and wait for price to continue higher first off of an unfilled gap. We have this 1 hour right here. If this closes below, I would expect us to return to the 4-hour gap, but until then I'd want to see that hold, and then we're just going to mark out any relevant lows and highs. We have a BPR right here. So price kind of just came in, made a quick AMD. So it's either there to there or there to there. Make sure there's news. Friday we have, there's pre-market news at 8:30. So we have a news high. The 1 hour gap is being respected. And we have this 1 minute inversion here after this sweep. Hold on. This should not be happening. Okay. I do like this inversion. We would have to go we're respecting this to the left, not taking that. It'll probably play out though. I like this 3 minute inversion here. Clear displacement through. Respecting the 1 hour gap, sweep liquidity. We have an unfilled gap right here. Could go break even at. And we have, yeah, that's our next. And we have a final TP up here. So I'll go ahead and go with this. Break even right here. Just gonna make sure that this 3 minute candle closes. Alright, so it's our entry. Get in on this one. Final TP up here. Break even at this high, where the unfilled gap is. And we are in a BPR, so we have to be careful of that. So I mean, it might even bring this up a little bit. See how we respect the BPR. Break even. TP hit. Next session. Looks like we perfectly retraced to the 1 hour and then went higher. So yeah, it's all about what's being respected and what's being disrespected. So that is an order block. This top of this is a 4-hour order block. Not technically, but bullish towards all-time highs, same protocol. News for today, no news today. What are the unfilled gaps? Unfilled 4-hour right here. Unfilled 1 hour right here. So it's literally the same exact thing as last time. If this 1 hour holds and we want to see these highs get run up here. And if it breaks, we want to see it dip into this low down here. So we have a low inside of 1 hour, a low inside of 1 hour here. Okay, we just tapped into the 4 hour down below and swept the low I was talking about. Now we just want to take the highest time frame inversion. I believe we have an SMT. We currently have an SMT. Let's look for the highest time frame inversion. We have a pretty good 3 minute. If we dip lower, we could have this as our break even. One more sweep. I like this 1 minute as this is our break even right here. And then we have a SMT. With this low here. Okay. See some displacement. really just not a trade I'm interested in here. I'm not going to take this, but it would have looked like this here. With this as our break even. Break even would be here. I'm not taking it, but because it's not a strong close through. It'll probably work though. Yeah, so that would have played out. No trade for me. What are we doing on the 4 hour? Still respecting this. We disrespected nothing. We're still bullish towards the highs because of the gaps. This low is ran. We might have some sort of breaker block up here. We've dipped down into here. I believe our new week opening gap was hit too. The close. Open. Okay, I would definitely like that to get souped. We come down into the new week opening gap and go higher. Yeah, and we're respecting that, so let's see if we can get that. See if we can go lower. $10 a.m. news. Not a bad inversion here. See what happens with news. Our gap was hit. I would like this 2 minute as this as our break even. Or not, no trade. What day is this? There was red folder news, pre-market. So now, since we disrespected that gap, our next draw was this gap, which we went and filled. So now our bias is neutral until either it's inverted or we get a new inversion from it. So we've got a 1 hour BPR / unfilled gap up here. aligning with the new week opening gap. This low was ran. See if we have an SMT. We have an SMT in the low. We're getting some sort of small inversion there. So this is literally the same exact setup as yesterday. We have that. And we have this. How did that breaker come into play? Hasn't got used yet. I'll drag that over. Alright, I like this 5 minute as a soup. And then we'll go break even here if we get a trade, and then yeah. Let's see if we go lower first. Looks like we're taking the highs first. No trade for me there, we were just straight up. Delivering off that gap, we now got this displacement candle. So we have this low with this gap underneath it. We're at all-time highs though, so then we have this 1 hour, so same protocol, retracing the 1 hour, and then if we invert it, we go to the 4. So yeah, we have this low here. This low I'm interested in. Maybe this low too. So we want to respect something in here. We do have a news low down below though. News high has been taken. Well, there the market's going to the sky. Highest time frame inversion, 3 minute. I like this 2 minute if we get it. I would take this 2 minute. Less contracts because it's just a little bit different. 1 to 2 risk to reward, so we're gonna go 1 to 2. 2R. We'll go to 1 to 1.5. I think it's more modest for this. Go break even here. Cool. News low hasn't been ran yet. We still have these lows down here until we invert this gap, though. I'm still going to be bullish to all-time highs as this and that. Got an unfilled 1 hour. There's that news low. So if this new 1 hour candle comes out at 10 and it's below here, that means it's been inverted and we can expect it to go lower. So let's go to the 1 minute. Oh, and then let's see if we have no news. One hour's being held. Two minutes kind of clean. I think I could expect at least break even here. I don't like how there was no sweep. No SMT either. I'm gonna pass. Let's see what it does though. Alright, candle stayed above that 1 hour on the new opening candle. Now we can expect a sweep of either side. Okay, that's been swept. Nothing I'm interested in. It's Monday. No News Monday. 4-hour time frame. Same thing, just between these two imbalances here. 1 hour and a 4-hour. Neutral bias, seek and destroy type of day. Relative equal lows. Anything can happen on these days. So it's literally just one side or the other. Let's see. Sell side swept here. I like this 2 minute. I would take this. Okay, yeah, that closed. I think we have an unfilled 15-minute gap. Go break even at this high. Final will be up here. 3 cons. Break even there. Modest break even point. Break even there. Stopped barely. That's good because we're protected. Price ran. Still never hit our stop loss yet. But it did there. So yeah. That is proof of the system working right there. Our time frame's broken again. Oh, too many drawings made it laggy, so I had to delete those. Alright, we're clearly bullish on the high time frame due to this here. And then this right here. It'd be nice if we tapped that inversion. So for highs we have this. get a nice 2-minute out of here. Or 3 minutes is the highest time frame inversion. I like this here. Really close break-even point. Final is up at the high up there. So it's a 1-to-1. Take it with less cons. Actually, we'll go there. We had a sweep. Break even already. Stopped at break even. Good. System working once again. Looks like the buys played out. Now inverted this still. We're bullish towards the rest of the highs. We have an unfilled 1 hour right here. Five minute. Yeah, we just ran everything. All-time highs. No trade I would take here. Looks like we ended up getting resell off. Interesting. New all-time highs. Still bullish. No news. Leave an SMT. If we close below this 1 hour, then we're bearish to this low. Well, that low is already hit. That was delivered well. We have a 3 minute in the leg we could take. No trade. We went to premium of the rejection block. So we're initially bearish to this low. And I want to see us come up there and eventually up there. Unfilled 15 up here. Not unfilled, but unmitigated. That was tapped. I'd like to see us go lower. I would take the 1 minute. No, it needs to be this 2 minute here. S&T with the high inside the gap. Okay, I would take this, but it's a little high, so I would wait first to retrace. So wait for retracement here. This is the rare case that I would take a retracement trade. We'll keep it light risk. Sell 2. Break even right there. And we're cooked. So we should not have taken a retracement trade. That's not how we trade. It's only inversions. So if we would have taken this inversion, we could have at least gone break even there. And then, yeah. But now, since we didn't do that, price is going to go to the moon probably. Yep. All right. I knew this. Let's not make the mistake again. New week opening gap. unfilled BPR. That's a PT array, and then a one unfilled 1 hour. Price delivered right away to the BPR. No entry to that. Next we have a 2 minute if we were going to take something. I'll take that there. We also have a an SMT here. And we're taking this trade all the way to these highs up there, so let's go back to regular risk. Well, actually 3 since we're a little higher up here. Break even, we'll go break even right here. Unless we have an unfilled gap. We'll move our stop once it reaches that gap there because that's definitely there. Alright. This is going to be a longer trade. Much longer trade than normal. So move stop and then break evens up here. Stops moved. Go break even at this now. If it'll give us it. Break even. Now we just let it run. Oof. Edged my break even. That was good. Let's see. Do we be more conservative? Our risk reward is 1 to 1.5 and 1 to 1.2. So I'm going to actually close the trade here because I would have rather had it there. Another great trade there. See what would have happened. So yeah, we also could have held. next session. And then pretty soon I'm going to wrap up this video. And then I'll do another back test later. All-time highs protocol. Long until proven otherwise. We don't have really any 4-hour gaps I'm interested in. We have this 1 hour, unfilled 1 hour here with a high red above it. That's a point of interest. Maybe this one. We have obviously the high. Yeah, and all else is just see that low get taken. Pre-market news still in ES. Means we've SMT the highs. A lot of pre-market news. Five minutes respected. We had a sweep and 5 minutes tap, so that's the first bit of our model. I like this 2 minute. We might get low. We might go lower first though. Yep. Off of that 2 minute. Nice. Now we got that tapped into. I really like that 2 minute right there. Make sure it closes. That is a great 2 minute. Really good. Go break even at this 3 minute gap. Final is at the highs. Any sort of SMT. We do have an SMT with this. ES is news highs above. Alright, I'm taking this. And then we'll be done. Great break even point on the 3 minute there. Stop loss will go conservative, maybe. No, we gotta go here. Good risk to reward. Good in move 4, which is the most contracts we'll trade with on a 50K. Trying to think if my stop loss should be the protected low or not. No, not on this. Trying to think if I should have gone break even at that 2 minute. Maybe I should have, because all we did was could have been a mistake we could have fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and hold it. Now I'll move to break even. If we get there again, we might get stopped here though. Yeah, it stopped. Okay, so yeah, this one would have been avoidable. All that needed to happen was I go break even when we tapped into this imbalance there, and we would have been saved. But I'm understanding this model really well, and it's been very profitable. So take a look at our analytics again. Out of 23 trades, win rate's been pretty high. And we're keeping losses very small. And we're keeping wins big. These were break even. They're supposed to not be a loss. So that's why the win rate is shown as small. We should have break even as the win rate should be a lot higher. Break even trade should be like 6. But that's okay. So the break even thing brought the trade win percent down. The trade win rate is still about a 70%. So really happy with that. I just gotta make sure I'm putting my break evens into barely profit instead of just below, or at least at break even. But yeah, I'm gonna end the recording there. I'm gonna continue to do sessions in the days moving forward.